I want to welcome you back to another Real Talk session with your man, Theodor's Miles. I want to salute you. I know your time is very valuable, so we're going to jump right into the show. The name of this show is called Instrumental Values. Now, I have been doing all types of hustle game all day, trying to get my money. Next thing you know, I'm doing schoolwork. Next thing you know, I'm dealing with all types of stuff that I didn't know I was going to be dealing with, but at the same time, I had the pleasure of bringing a show to you guys. So, a man's job is never done. Now, let's jump into these instrumental values. Number one, I don't like to waste no time. Now, men and women, we need to broaden. We need to broaden our mind. Now, I done wrote down some notes here, but I'm gonna do a little bit of freestyling also. But number one, we got to broaden our mind. Now, what does that mean by my definition? My definition of broadening our minds is creating a higher level of ambition, not just for yourself, but the person that you are with. Have some gumption about yourself. Don't make that person have to ask you to do things just to get it done. Let them see you go out your way to make sure things get done the way that they should be done in the first place. Now, the second thing, and I think this is very important for women, you know what I'm saying? Even men too, you know what I'm saying? But we got to be clean, okay? Clean, all right? Not just showering, that's very important. Not just smelling good, that's also important. But you got to be clean, ladies, all right? Meaning that you don't have a whole lot of bodies, okay? Too many ladies out here proud of the fact of how many bodies they done had. Now, for the layman, for the normal folks that don't know what the bodies mean, well, let me tell you.
Time to count. 6.5. I think it's like 8 or 9.
I have not counted.
That's how many notches you got on your belt. That's how many times you done had to wash your sheets. That's how many VJs or peanuts that man or that woman done had in their recent day, from beginning to whenever they are currently. Now, the third thing that I want to mention, big bro from the full flow like Martin. But now, the next thing I want to mention is forgiveness. Now, men, we mess up a lot. Women, so do y'all. But the point is, stop reminding the man of his mistakes, because he's like to do it again. And men, you got to decide, if you know she made some mistakes, if she's willing to be honest about all the things she's done, repent, and you are still willing to deal with her, then that is a decision you will have to make. You will have to gauge your worthiness versus her worthiness versus the mistakes made by you and her. Number 4, being imaginative. Now I'm gonna circle back and I'm gonna go over these topics a little bit deeper. Being imaginative is being able to bounce ideas off of the person that you are with. As a man like myself, I'll just use myself, I'll pick on myself as an example. As a man such as myself, I like to curate. I like to come up with new ideas. It's important to me to be innovative. You see, and if I have me a young lady that I'm able to say, hey, you know, this is my ideal of how it's supposed to be. She might come back with something that is very informative if she has or have had an imagination. Now, also, being imaginative is coming up with things that the other person can find solace, appreciation, respect, and joy in the actions that you do without your partner having to tell you to do those things. Go out of your way to show your partner that you care. Go out of your way to show your partner that they the most important person or structure, even better yet, idea in your life. Now, number 5, I know you ladies might have a problem with, that's okay. Number 5 is being obedient. Yeah, I said it. Obedient. Men and women. You got to be obedient to your partner. You got to be obedient to the vows that you set forth between each other. If I tell a young lady, hey, I'm trying to grow with you, hopefully you can end up being my wife. We can build an empire together. You know, I'll move a mountain for you. Whatever it takes. Put a smile on your face. That's cool with me, as long as it's reasonable within the framework of my masculinity. Because I'm not about to subject myself to something that bestows disgrace upon me. Nor shall I do something that I feel will bestow disgrace upon you. Because I feel that if you are a reflection of me and I am a reflection of you, then we should not disgrace each other, because to lower you is to lower me. Now, I got my notes here. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, men, we got to deal with some ladies that got low levels of neuroticism. Okay, neuroticism. All right. Low levels of neuroticism. Now, neuroticism, for the guys who don't know what that is, that's ladies that's pretty anxious and irritable. Temperamental. Okay, two-faced. All right. Now, and moody. Now, we all know all the ladies have their little time of the month. Now, throw their little tantrums. Now, ladies, am I wrong? Go ahead and put it down in the comments that, no, it's a psychological fact, bruh. When we on that time of the month, We supposed to be crazy as a mother. Okay. Now, if that's not the case, and y'all women want to be real and let us men know that y'all using that as an excuse to act like ragamuffins, then drop that in the comments too. So I'm just curious, man, what's real and what ain't. Now, let me start from the top on the second page. Low distinctiveness. Let's talk about that. What is low distinctiveness? Well, low distinctiveness is when you pretty much act the same way in every situation. Now, some of y'all will be like, yeah, man, that's real. But at the same time, that's not necessarily real when you're dealing with a female that is messed up in the head, man. And every time you take her out in public, she acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? She cutting the shine and showing her ass. Now, I done had that in my life. I'm like, man, what the hell wrong with this broad, man? I took this broad to the steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? She acting crazy. Man, what you doing looking at the waitress? Bruh, what you talking about? Looking at the waitress looking at me. You know what I'm saying? She wish she was in your position. You know what I'm saying? You need to play your role, baby. You know what I'm saying? Female don't want to play their role. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to be the man and the woman. You know? I like me a good old cheerleader. I like me a good old young lady that want to try to help me build and grow to the next level and understand that, baby, guess what? I got the right guidance for you. You know what I'm saying? If you messing with me, I'll move a mountain for you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you're going to show me you worthy too. Because you know what? I ain't finna do a damn thing for you, nor do your ass deserve for me to do a damn thing for you until you can show me that you're worthy in the first place. You got to have consistency, okay? Just like men, man, y'all can't be messing around with these ladies, man, and not be having no consistency. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're going to keep on going. So, a study found by Judge Livingston and Hurst, 2012, answered the question, do nice guys finish last? It seemed for men, agreeableness negatively affects income, whereas relationships, as far as income and women being agreeable, doesn't seem to have any effect on their income. So long story short, man, I wrote all this old crazy, you know what I'm saying, stuff on here. Anyway, long story short, man, women can be agreeable, man, and it's not going to affect their income because men, we expect them to be agreeable anyway. Now, instrumental values. Let's go back to that. Number one, broad-mindedness. All right. Now, being broad-minded for a man and for a woman is listening to the person. All right, we're going to go back to number one, broad-mindedness. But it's listening to the person and not just waiting for them to shut up and then say something. It's actually letting it roll around your head, think about it, then come back with an intelligent response that's possibly constructive and something that man can listen to or that woman can listen to and build on. Okay? Because that's the object. All right? Now, being clean. First of all, we already talked about not having a whole lot of bodies, but at the same time, soap don't get rid of demons. And women, every man that you sleep with, they DNA is a little bit, some of they basically DNA, and I forgot when you break the DNA down to a smaller degree, a quasi DNA or whatever, it's left behind in you. That's why a whole lot of women that be sleeping around with a whole lot of dudes, they act so masculine because they got too many men spirits and DNA rolling through their system. They damn up men, they just ain't got no penis. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, moving on. Now, when I said that forgiving, number 3, is very important, and try not to make a man feel like, because women do this all the time, they kind of repeat the mistakes that the man is trying to put behind him. Okay. I'm trying to put the mistake behind me, but you want to call and bring it up in my face. You want to call and bring it up in my face. Look, man, I'm trying to forget about them folks, all that old crazy shit, all that old dumb shit, whatever it might have been. I might have been unhappy with your decisions. You might have made me feel a certain kind of way. I might have wanted to make things balance out. Whatever the situation may be, man. Hey, man, you got to understand. The man run the show. Okay? Because at the end of the day, is the woman going to protect the man or is the man going to protect the woman? Who's supposed to be in the leadership role according to the Bible? Huh? Do the Bible talk about a whole lot of equality? Or does it say that everybody need to play their role? Huh? If you hear me. Yeah. Anyways, man, let's roll back through that. Number 1, instrumental values, broad-mindedness, being ambitious, think before you speak, being punctual. Number 2, cleanliness, being clean, being conscientious, not a whole lot of bodies. Soap don't clean no demons. Number 3, forgiving, being forgiveness. Embody forgiveness. Don't make that man remember all the things he's trying to forget when he's trying to do better. Give him a break, ladies. Shit hard enough out here for men already. All we need is a little bit of love and some faithfulness. We just need y'all to make us feel like you feel like we the best damn thing you ever had in your life. And God darn it, that man will move a mountain for you, baby. So I know I was. For that lady who equal me, but at the same time, accept me for who I am. You got to be forgiven. Number 4, being imaginative. You know, bring some ideas my way. Don't just criticize what I bring up to you. The hell you doing that for? Huh? Are we gonna get somewhere or are you trying to prove a point? At the end of the day, you got to understand, baby girl, I know you don't want to hear this, but you ain't meant to be in no kind of leadership role, okay? You're supposed to settle down with a great man who got great thinking that's going to be able to lead you. Just think about it. Now, if we was back in the day, whatever day you want to pick, 1800s, Jurassic period, fire period, when the wheel got invented, I don't care what you pick. All right? But it's always been a man trying to lead the woman. But it's always been a woman playing a pivotal role in society, producing offspring, because without the vessel, why? Okay. Y'all go back to 1988. Y'all go back to the Future, and you look at the flux capacitor. It's a Y symbol. That's the symbol of the birth canal. Because through a woman does life and time get created. So women are extremely important. But ladies, respect the seed that gives life to your womb. It's important to be obedient. Now, obedience breaks down into being loyal. It breaks down into being devoted. For ladies, it breaks down into being submissive. And for you ladies who don't know, It is power in your submission. You see, not that you want to manipulate a man because you want to work with him, but when you submissive to the right man, the one who got the power to help you grow and see things clearly and help you get past the hurdles you couldn't possibly help yourself get past. When you got that type of man, baby, it's good to be submissive because he want to feel like you ain't going nowhere. He want to feel like when times get tough, he can tell you one thing and you know what? You're going to be a soldier. Kevin Samuels, I saw an episode of his show the other day. I don't really look at the brother too much, but I saw an episode the other day. It just came in my recommended section out the blue. But he asked the young lady, would you take your full-time job and work part-time for your man? I said, wow. Wow. Because at the end of the day, that's some cold stuff because at the end of the day, man, look, I ain't needed a woman to pay for nothing in a long time. I could have had a woman staying here for free, but that ain't me. All right, you ain't gonna stay with me for free, but you can contribute in a great way. Be real, be broad-minded, clean, forgiving, imaginative, and obedient. Okay, because I'm gonna be obedient to you too. Don't let the word obedient mess your mind up like you're a slave, because it ain't about that. It's about us being loyal to each other, baby. It's about us being devoted to each other, baby. It's about you walking out your door and figuring out what can you do to help me grow. It's about me doing the same for you, okay? We obedient to the damn cause, and the cause is what we have agreed upon. We came together to do this. We practiced to do this. We were meant to do this. That's right, baby. I want to salute you. I got to go to sleep. I got to go to work in the morning, baby. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. It means everything to me, man. Just a little bit of show, and I'm trying to grow. And I got a whole lot more to bring to you. Been working on some music and some animation. We're gonna leave it at that, man. Holla back, baby. Oh yeah, I shot this all in one take, despite the editing. This is all one take, fool. I'm out. Peace. Bill, 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 Bill. Oh shit, man! I'm a damn. Oh damn, the camera's still on. Shit. Okay. I guess we gotta go.
Crazy in love, careless and young, but I wouldn't change it. You had me right from the start. You gave me your all, but something changed. Yeah.
I'm out this time. Peace.
And I know, I sometimes drive you crazy. Yeah, I know.